Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between, I am RiggyRob, and welcome to my blind playthrough of Life is Strange. So I posted this on Twitter earlier today. Pimmsy is still working on university deadlines, so we can't play a game like Sekiro, which we'd normally do together. And she actually said she wanted to join in on Baba Is You, because she's like, ooh, I like puzzle games, I want to join in puzzle games. So I was at kind of like at a loss to say, okay, what games can I play solo? And I figured, you know what, I've been interested in Life is Strange, so I want to check out Life is Strange. And yeah, we're going to just get started. I haven't actually seen a lot of Life is Strange. I understand there's going to be some time travel shenanigans, and there's like, you know, powers for teenagers, but other than that, I don't really know a lot about this. So we're just going to do a little check on the settings and make sure everything's been set up correctly. If the volume is too loud or too quiet, let me know, because at the moment it's all set to max, but I can change that in-game if needed. And so far I've set the subtitles to hella large, which I appreciate them putting that option on actually, and describing it as hella large. I'm going to leave the semi-opaque overlay off for the time being, but if it turns out that I can't see against the backgrounds for whatever reason, then I might turn that on during gameplay. And this should be all fine, so the x-axis and y-axis should be okay. Basically, this kind of game is going to be kind of like a Telltale game, but I can't see the how to play section just yet, so I assume it's going to tell me about that later on. And I am actually playing the Life is Strange Complete Edition that I got on physical disc, so I've got the director's commentary and everything related to that. We've got Reaper here, says, wait, what? Hello! Hi, hello, I was playing a decision game too. Ooh, what game were you playing, Reaper? Because we've been going through like a kick of all these different adventure-style games. We played Detroit, played Walking Dead, and we're going to play What Life is Strange. So let's get started, shall we? A new game! And I'm sure the game will explain everything about this. So it's a story-based game that features player choice. The consequences of all your in-game actions and decisions will impact the past, present, and future. Choose wisely. I will try to. Yeah, usually when it comes to the story-based games, it's Pimmsy that gets to control them, and this must be the first time that I've actually get a choice to actually control the narrative for once. Hopefully my game goes a bit quicker, a bit better rather. Candy Lover's here as well and says, "Where's Pimmsy?" Oh, unfortunately, Pimmsy is doing her university work, so she's got a deadline to work on for this week. She's not going to be able to join today, so we're going to play Life is Strange as a solo stream. Decision Game is the new name for a graphic adventure, by the way.
What's happening?
Oh wow, those subtitles are hella large. They still fit on the screen though.
I'm trapped in a storm. How did I get here? And where is here?
Well, maybe if we play Before the Storm, we might find out how that happened.
Wait,
I don't actually know if that's a
there's the
prequel to
lighthouse.
her story. But...
Are we safe if I can make it there? I hope. Please let me make it there.
There is always a lighthouse. So I'm controlling it with the left stick now and looking with the right stick. And just let's follow the sign to the lighthouse. Imaginary Idiot is here. Hello. They are hella large indeed. They are. But I appreciate that. You know, visibility options for subtitles is very good. I might actually turn it down a little bit later on, but we'll see. It depends on how much like screen real estate is taken on. Wow, that looks nice. Very artistic. Ooh. Swirling vortex. Interesting. Reaper was playing Steins Gate Elite. Ah, see, I wasn't sure if by a graphic adventure you actually did mean a visual novel. Because, you know, I like reading, I like visual novel games. I have been thinking of playing the sequel to 999, Virtue's Last Reward, and I think it's called Zero Time Dilemma. But we haven't seen the first two games on stream, so I don't know how people feel about the narrative being picked up as the third game in the franchise. Ooh. That's rough.
That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography.
You know what? The subtitles are taking up a lot of screen real estate.
Everything's cool. I am okay.
From light to shadow.
Yeah, that's like the bottom third of the screen.
Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Are you sure you didn't fall asleep?
Arbus.
Alright,
There
so
you
let's
go,
look with
Victoria.
triangle
What?
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson?
as
I
a
can hear
wall
the
of
class laughing
photos.
at me now.
Okay. There you go, Victoria Y. Arbus. Okay. So I guess time just freezes in these sections. That's interesting. Yeah, apparently the language in this game is pretty typical of teenagers, which I appreciate, so there's going to be a fair bit of swearing, I would imagine. Steins Gate Elite has animations from the anime. Cool. I did not know they'd incorporated stuff like that. Usually it's the other way around. Alright, so I am actually going to change those subtitle settings down a notch, just because they're taking up a
Because of
lot.
her images of hopeless
Ooh,
faces.
alright.
You
So
feel
you
like
can
totally
look
haunted
at
by the eyes of
camera,
those sad
photo.
mothers and children.
Ooh, take a take a selfie.
Humanity is tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. I
Wow,
believe
that was a
Max has
big
taken
flash.
What you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
That was very
Of
obvious,
course,
yes.
as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry.
But did they call them selfies?
The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
So I can't see a timer for these options, so there will be a timer later on, I would assume, but for this one. Are we doing the Persona 5 ask the audience, the school, everyone else who's played online? Is that an option? I did know.
I did know, but I kind of forgot.
Yeah,
you
I
either
just
know
don't want
this
to tell you.
or not, Max. Is there
Oh,
anybody
he saw through
here
that.
who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave
Oh,
portraits
we
a
don't
sharp,
like her, do
reflective
we?
style like a mirror.
Very
Now you're
snippy.
Totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Wasn't her phone
Very good,
going off
Victoria.
as well?
The
Anyway.
Daguerrean process.
I love the stream's title, by the way.
I haven't kept up with
Well,
my journal as much as I should.
It just seemed like the most appropriate thing to say, because I am obviously not a teenager, and I'm playing a game all about teenagers. So hopefully I can blend in.
Can
I read oh no, I didn't get a chance to read the journal.
Deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Don't pick on me, please. I am a small egg. So how is the audio, guys? Is it good? Is it too quiet on the game? Am I too loud?
Victoria doesn't
Let me know.
waste a second kissing ass.
Ooh,
Obviously,
what's going on?
Blackwell spent bank on the computers here. Looks like somebody was already working on this. Cool.
That's a pretty cool digital portrait. Wait, what are you looking at? Kate.
Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing.
Hi, Kate. Oh. Hi, Max.
She looks very tired. I hope I didn't embarrass you. Yeah.
Kate, I hope I didn't embarrass you with my lame answer.
It sucks to be dragged into the spotlight.
Unless you're Victoria.
She's got nothing on you, Max. Well, I should get going.
Because, you know,
Yeah, me too.
classes are always a
Talk to you later.
competition.
Sure.
Reaper says it's the other way around. Steins Gate was a visual novel, then adapted to an anime, and then in 2018 or 2019 in the West, they released Elite using the animation. Cool. Alright, let's have a look
Every
at
time I look
Victoria, get the
Victoria,
size of
I
her.
feel like she's talking smack about me.
Talking smack and taking crack.
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson.
Mr. Jefferson!
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Do I have to?
Do I have to? I just don't think it's that big a deal.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others.
Be
That's
brave!
what separates the artist from the amateur.
Be brave, small egg. We will make an artist of you yet. Alright, well, we'll ignore those guys, because they're very much getting it on. Wink, wink. Alright, so... Look.
Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything.
Yeah, but having the most expensive equipment doesn't mean that you're the best artist.
I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
$5,300 for a camera. Ooh. GRLT64S. With all the speed and power expected from a new greenlit, the GRLT64S is packed with expanded features and manageability. It shoots what you want, where you want, straight out of the camera. JPEG images already have superb quality, including a new level of depth, sharpness, and malleability. Surely they should be using PNGs rather than JPEGs. Oh well. And a notebook.
Even her school books are gift wrapped.
Who gift wrap
I
it?
can't believe she made fun of me in
That's
class.
gross.
What is she, 15 years old?
Exactly.
Damn, they have carbon fiber tripods here. The ball head even has a pan lock. God, I'm such a photo nerd.
How long have you been in this class that you didn't know they had this stuff?
So cool to see Mr. Jefferson's actual published pictures. Gives me hope.
Mark Jefferson's Noir Beauty. Film versus digital. Who will win? Digital. Easily. Film is a dying medium, even in, like, photography.
That was amazing when Mr. Jefferson took a class picture the first week. Even though I didn't want to be in the picture at all, it was fairly fucking cool to watch him at work framing us.
Swear. Lots of swearing with a teenager.
That printer is amazing. I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures. I could pump out a whole gallery show with that thing. When I don't suck. Someday.
Max is very down on herself. Don't know why.
Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious.
Yeah, I have no frame of reference of where this takes
You can never
place.
escape the lighthouse here.
There's always a girl, there's always a lighthouse. I can't go through that door. Ooh. Fancy camera.
Whoa, Mr. Jefferson is not messing around with that monster.
Oh,
He'd
believe
probably
me,
pay
I've
20
seen
grand for
bigger
that camera.
cameras than that.
I bet he gets pristine digital images. But
Like,
I
you
still
get
dig my
super
old instant
extended
camera.
lenses as well. It's like ridiculous. Alright, TV?
Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Can't wait
Plasma?
to watch some more
Not using
documentaries on
OLED?
this bad boy.
I don't think a teenager would say I'd love to watch a documentary on that bad boy.
Here's the poster for the contest. Mr. Jefferson really expects me to enter. Why? I don't know if I'm ready for my 15 minutes of infamy.
Yeah, infamy. Are you an everyday hero? Find out, enter to win. Submit an image that best represents yourself or others in heroic action. Deadline 9th of October 2013. Ooh, I'm coming to this game late. The winner will fly to San Francisco and represent their school in the National Everyday's Heroes competition at the Zeitgeist Gallery on October 11th, 2013. You may submit one image on approved paper for consideration. For those 18 and under, a parent permission form must be included with the image. So, are you 18? You don't look 18, Max. Let's
You
go.
didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
Sounds like propaganda, but okay. I can see where you're coming from.
Send you a special picture.
Alright. So already we've got realistic body types in school. That's good.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
Hey, intro. Nice. Do I get to control this, or is it just going to be automatic? Yeah, shut the world out. Listen to some cool tunes. And that's another thing that I've heard this game's praised for, is the soundtrack as well. Nice, chilled out country vibe. Don't text and drive! It's stupid. Life is strange. Episode 1, Chrysalis.
Evan doesn't
Interesting.
say much to me, but his photos are very cool.
Cool. So we've got
Alyssa
Evan.
is always texting.
Alyssa.
She doesn't hang out with a lot of people. I hate having everybody see inside my locker.
Wait, how can they see inside your locker?
I love that picture of Mom and Dad. Hello, Jack. Kiss, kiss. Andy, you look totally fabulous, as usual.
That's nice. Those are some seriously effective AirPods. Oh yeah.
Yes, this poster must stop bullies dead in their tracks.
Alright, here we go. Justin?
That's Dana talking to... I think his name is Justin.
Whoa! Okay. Yeah, I see where Dana's going for.
Dana is on my floor too. She's such an archetypal, gorgeous cheerleader.
I wonder why.
They must make them in a factory. I shouldn't be so catty. Dana is
And you're
next.
literally sitting on the floor.
Stella is always deep in her nose. She didn't come to Blackwell to mess around.
Alright. Well. Brooke? Hello, Brooke.
I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren. She seems like his type.
Is she playing on a Game Boy Micro? How small is that? No, it's just a really thin phone, isn't it? That looks really thin, though. Come on, guys. Don't be cool. Don't be bullies.
He's so nice. I wish I could beat the shit out of Logan.
Hey, Logan, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
I hate bully jockstraps like Logan. And he's a Vortex Club member.
What's the Vortex Club? Also, seriously, I can't, like... Well, I guess this is not necessarily taking place... Whoa, okay. So I guess those people don't matter if they can just push me out the way. Can't pick that up off the floor. Missing person.
It looks like she's been gone for months.
So, missing from Arcadia Bay since 22nd of April 2013. 19 years old. Okay. 5'5", 110 pounds. Hazel eyes, blonde hair. Tattoo on calf of a dragon and a star on the inside of the left wrist. 8 Rachel Amber. Please call with any information. Arcadia Bay Sheriffs. So people are going missing. Okay.
Don't need a PC. Missed the Poetry Jam tryouts, and I did not steal that backpack.
So, on September 16th, my backpack with all my school books and my new tablet was taken from the cafeteria after I left it on the table. I really need the stuff for school, and my tablet has a lot of very personal pics of my late cats, rest in peace, so I'm willing to pay small cash reward, no questions asked. If you have any details or would like to confess, you know who and where I am. You didn't put your name. Alright. Blackwell Poetry Jam tryouts, October 5th, 3:15 p.m. in the main library. And a PC laptop fully loaded for sale, $600 OBO. Contact Mindy at blackwellacademy.ed. Hey, generic walking NPCs that are trying to make the place look more alive. Well, it is a school. Like, it makes complete sense that there'd be kids walking around. Same poster?
What actually happened to her?
Yeah, same poster. What's this one over here?
Good thing I left my AK at home.
Gun-free zone! Wow. Sometimes I forget that this takes place in
They should
America.
just call it a sugar machine.
That they would probably
It
have
would
to
be
actually
awesome
have
if
those
you put money
posters.
in there and a bag of sugar dropped out. You can never have enough ghosts and skeletons in the hall.
Getting hurt early on the Halloween stuff. Hayden! Hello,
There's
Hayden.
Hayden, another Vortex Club bro. But he's actually not an ass.
That's nice to know. What's this poster?
Oh, I can hardly wait to never be too cool like Nathan and Victoria. Lame.
Oh, Vortex Club coming soon. So how are you a Vortex Club member if it's coming soon? That doesn't make sense to me. Well, alright, well, move on. She said she needed to go to the bathroom, so I'm just gonna skip that for the time being.
Nerd alert. This poster has Warren written all over it.
Join the chess team! I'm cool.
There's Juliet from my dorm. Yet another Vortex Club disciple.
Okay, so the Vortex Club sounds kind of like a bit of a high school cult, almost.
Figures Juliet would be dating Zachary. Jocks sucked up in the Vortex Club.
Trevor?
He's cute. I like skater boys. Too bad they don't like me.
He was a skater boy, she said see you later boy. He wasn't good enough for her. Miss Grant?
is a great science teacher.
Mm-hmm. More missing posters. Matt.
How many students ever actually memorize all this shit?
Well,
Guess we all should these days.
we should. Principal's office?
Principal doesn't come out of his office much.
Well, that is why he has an office, is to do the work in there, so... Oh, go to the main campus. Well, no, we'll not do that just yet.
There's the lighthouse again.
Another lighthouse. Alright, so I think we've pretty much exhausted all our options. Maybe we can talk to Samuel.
God, Samuel is such a weirdo. But I kind of like that about him.
Come on, don't be mean. He's cleaning up for you. It's his job, but still.
Blackwell sure takes its swimming seriously. But otters are cute. Go otters.
Go Otters! Imaginary Idiot says, I've always wondered why they put weight on those missing persons posters. Like, I found this exactly like the description. Definitely didn't forget the details, except she's 109 pounds. Damn. I think it's just to say, like, if someone sees a silhouette of a person that could match the description, obviously if they're, 300 pounds, it's not going to be someone who's 110 pounds. Like, it just gives a rough estimation of their
Empty. God.
general size.
Nobody can see my meltdown. Except for me.
And what kind of a meltdown are you going to have, Max?
Now, who would bother to write that crap?
Rachel Amber is a bitch. Wow, that's a bit harsh. Oh wow, working mirrors. Cool. Mirror.
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy?
I am the king of the school. Wash the face. Feel nice and refreshed. Alright.
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it.
No, come on.
When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that.
How did the butterfly get in? We're gonna have a literal butterfly
You
effect?
don't get a photo op like this every day.
I mean, sure, why not? Tampon dispenser.
I'm good to flow. Thanks.
And another poster.
This poster must drive people to have sex.
Abstinence makes the heart grow fonder. Kate twerks for God. You can still love and learn without sex. Time is on your side, so is common sense. Use it. Yeah, that's not going to work in a school. Alright, butterfly. We're going to have a look.
Where did that butterfly come from?
That's a good question. Where did it come
Doesn't
from?
look like any kind I've ever seen before.
Let's take his
The blue
photo.
wings are practically glowing. I can almost feel the air moving around me. The butterfly feels almost like a spirit.
So I wonder why she carries around... She said she likes her instant camera, but why this one? There is a nice thing of having the Polaroid
cool,
print
man.
off instantly.
Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss.
That's not a good sign. If someone's
what do
saying
you
they could
want?
blow the school up, that's
I
not a good
hope you
sign.
check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here.
Wow,
I bet
he's a
your
drug dealer.
respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're
Holy
messing
shit.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing?
Gun-free
Come on,
zone.
put that thing down!
ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in
This is
hella
gonna
more
go
trouble
badly.
for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Ooh. Wow. America, indeed. Jesus. And here we go. This is where the time
What
travel
the
comes
fuck?
in.
How? How can that be?